Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents may or may not affect our daily lives. Listen, this is what we're getting ready to do, people. We are getting ready to do. I'm going to do a little watch along. Um, I will tell you, I may not show any piece of this on my screen because I do not want my video demonetized. So, I may or may not, but I am going to describe to you what I see and what's going on, and I am going to do a reaction to this show. Um, Please hit that like button. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. I'm going to put my banners and please support the channel. Please help me reach 3,000 subscribers. And to do that, hit that like button and subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll be open to a plethora of movies and television series that I have reviewed and also my pop culture chat. But listen, we are getting ready to get into season 1, episode 4. Entitled Day of the Acolyte. We're coming off of episode 3, which I told you was a very slow episode, which was a flashback episode where we saw May and her sister Osha together. We saw them doing the Ascension trials. May completed the Ascension trial. Osha did not. The Jedi came. Uh, they wanted to do a test to see if the two girls had the Force. May faked and failed the test. Osha did not. The Jedi was going to take her with her. May got upset. She was like, "Over, you're not going nowhere. I'll prune you from the timeline before I let you leave up out of here." And we see May set a fire in the front of the door of Osha's room, and then we hear some noises and things like that are happening. And so by the time that Osha gets out, we see that the reactor or whatever it was that was powering the coven, we see it exploding. We see Osha and we see May on this bridge that is split. We see one of the twins fall, and we see Saul come from wherever he came from, and he saved Osha from the fall, and he took Osha away. But before Osha left, she saw her coven. They all looked to be deceased. And so here we are going into episode 4. Now, if you haven't seen, go back and check out my episode that I have questions. And there's a couple of things that I have just decided to do. Apparently, this seems like a mystery, almost like a Scooby-Doo mystery, because I had questions. And my questions, and one of my biggest questions was, May survived. How did May get off of Brindock? How did May get off of Brindock? Because the Jedi left her for dead. They believed that she had died. So how did May get off of Brindock? That is a question that I need answered to, and that answer will help me with any of all this other stuff. So we're going to get into this new episode. I'm going to react to it. All right. So let's see what we're getting into. This is previously. Killed Torben and Indara, and she's on a search for Kelnaka. And so far, we've only seen what happened on Brindock from Osha's point of view. So we need those answers to those questions. And I'm seeing as they are adults, there are differences in them being adults. Number one, May has the little white circular ring around her forehead. Also, May's hair is longer than Osha's. Osha's hair stops here. May has her hair and it chops down her back and it seems a little redder. It has like a more reddish hue onto it. But I will say that we don't get to see May's little circle across her forehead. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're on Kofar. So this is where Kelnaka is, as we saw from the last show. He seems not to have a care in the world, Kelnaka, living amongst all this greenery. Interesting. I'm not sharing. What is he doing? Oh, he's cooking. Okay, something interesting going on. You remember what OSHA had spiraled on her head? Kelnaka has that all around his quarters. I wonder why. And now we're back on Coruscant, and that's Jackie. She's in there doing her Padawan movements. And why is OSHA just creeping at the door like that? They getting their little Padawan lessons for the day, and OSHA like a little creep at the door. I don't understand it. So if you look at OSHA, her hair is much shorter, but they don't show their foreheads. So it looks like they would at least show her forehead, but they're not showing her forehead because I've heard other people say that they think that OSHA and May are actually the same person in the same body. I don't believe that because I don't, that wouldn't make sense to have those two twin actors, but they were fraternal twins. It didn't make sense to have them for us to see the difference between who was May and who was OSHA. I don't think that that would make any sense. But I just think I'm just looking at the dialogue. I'm reading the dialogue and stuff like that. I wish with May, with OSHA being a former Jedi, I wish she would emote a little bit more emotion. I Jackie is emoting more emotion than OSHA is, and I really wish she would emote just a little bit more emotion. But she seems to be very, very over it. She seems over it with May, her sister, because she still has that belief that May killed her entire coven. Okay. We got May and what was his name? Quimar. Yeah, so May is different because May has longer hair. And I don't know if they're trying to make her seem like a little thinner than Osha because of the way her hair is framing her forehead, and again, her forehead is being covered as well. So apparently Kofar is just a big huge jungle, and going into the inner parts of this jungle is quite scary. And he's interesting. How did he find Kelnaka? How did he know where to go? This is interesting. All right, we at the looks like we on Coruscant. We at the Duh. They're thinking it's a splinter order. They're thinking that it's another Jedi order. And she killed Jedi Masters, Master Saw. And here's my question. No one is asking the question, why is she targeting them? What happened on Brindok? No, nobody in this Jedi Order is asking these questions. Uh-oh. Okay, the Jedi is very the Jedi doesn't want to look weak. And the Jedi has put out there that they're supposed to be training everybody. And you see how they're up here panicking now. What's her name? Master Vernestra. She doesn't want to tell the High Council this. She wants them to go handle it. But why aren't anybody why there is nobody asking the question? What happened on Brindok? What was reported that happened on Brindok? No one seems to be answering these questions. Everybody just wants to bring May in. So now they're questioning Saul about why he didn't check to see if this girl was alive. And so there's some questioning going on because again, how did May get off Brenda if everybody was dead? They're feeling a shift in the force, something that's going to tip the scales. They're trying to figure out who this person is. Hmm. Because you remember back, what was it in you remember when the Jedi Council, when they was talking to the Jedi Council and everything, you remember how they were more concerned about what the Senate was and their duties within the Senate, that they weren't really feeling the force. And I remember, if I'm not correct, Yoda was saying that he couldn't sense certain things in the force. Of course not, because Palpatine was standing in your face, Yoda. But anyway, we got Quimar and May. May is starting to ask questions about what is Quimar's relationship with their master, which is interesting. Do y'all think he's the Jedi Master, Quimar? Because he seems to be eliciting information from May without acting like he's eliciting information from May. And my question is, how did he go in there and find Master Kilnaka when no one else could? Why would she have that reaction? He wants her to come to the mission, and then she's talking about, you want me to rejoin the Jedi. Girl, you hadn't trained in years. How do you expect to rejoin the Jedi? Girl, she's confusing to me. That was a very odd reaction. You want me to join the Jedi? He just wants her to come to on a mission like she did before. Why would she think that they would want her to rejoin the Jedi? And now her emotions have just completely changed. Oh, her sister is a murderer. And he's saying, well, she's still family. She got real excited. I'm confused. She got real excited about thinking that she was going to get asked to return to be a Jedi. But now she's just because she's just on the mission, she's acting like she doesn't care. Hmm. They got 6 or 7 Jedi masters and a couple of Padawans there. Who is this? Oh, this is one thing what I love about Star Wars. They have always have interesting creatures and humanoids that they come in through. So that's the one thing I do like about all of these new shows. If they can give me one or two new humanoids and one or two new creatures, I'm good. The dialogue that the actors have, even that was even them up there. That was supposed to be comedy. With her talking about, oh, real good briefing, Jordy. And them and then her little mechanoid, whatever it is, name. I know it has a name. Little bleep bleep spraying that other creature that was supposed to be funny, but it really didn't land. Yordi needs some lotion. I'm sorry. Yordi's demeanor as far as being playing the rules and playing things by the rules and working their way through with the rules and connection, that reminds me of Mace Window a little bit. Because if you saw Tales from the Jedi, you saw that he was doing a lot of politicking and things like that so that he could get to become on the Jedi Council. So that's what Yordi gives me. Oh, Basil. Basil is their tracker. Okay. So now we understand Basil. I don't know what his creature what his, but he is a tracker. There's about 8 Jedi, some Padawans. And see with these robes, I can't tell who's a master and who is a Padawan because they're all wearing the same stuff. I guess I need to look for the braids. Why are y'all stopping? Now May got there about an hour, maybe 2 hours before you all, and there was 3 hours to sundown. Why are y'all stopping? Exactly. Y'all need to catch up. Why are you stopping to talk with people and to make people late? Because see, they're running now. We're back on with May and Quimar, and they're deep in the jungle. Because they seem like they're gonna reach Kelnaka. before the Jedi. Ooh, they deep in that jungle. I know OSHA is quite concerned about coming face to face with her sister again. So I don't want to. I don't want to poof that or act like her emotions are not valid because I know that she's probably scared. She's probably angry, and she's still grieving and is bringing up those old wounds. That's right. Y'all are on a whole different planet. Y'all don't know what's going on. And there she goes again. Why is May stopping? It is something about May always stopping. I mean, not May, OSHA. OSHA's always stopping. Someone has to tell her to come on and hurry up. Oh, a big old oh, that's like a millipede mixed with the slug and it flies? Oh, absolutely not. But you stopped. Had you just kept walking, ooh, and it flies. It's like a slug, flying cockroach, and a millipede all in one. Yeah. So now you know those things are slugs, and they just walk and take your time. She has no sense of urgency. So those two are masters. I am so sick of her stopping. Why are you stopping? You can't talk and walk? I could never accept death like a true Jedi should. I resent my sister and I miss my sister. Jackie said, we're not defined by what we lose, we're defined by what we survive. And yet they stop. I'm actually liking this episode better than the second episode. I think it's ranking up there with the first episode. I liked it because I liked the fighting. This episode I like because there's more movement, there's a purpose, there is a journey that they're going on. So I'm okay with this. I really want to see May. I want to see their foreheads. I really do want to see their foreheads because I'm getting this feeling like I don't know. I don't know. See, it's the mark on the forehead that gets me because I'm just feeling like May is actually Osha and Osha is actually May. I just need to see their foreheads. What is she doing? May is coming up with some kind of plan, and the sun is going down on Kofar. So that means that the freaks and the creeps are coming out at night. Oh, Basil is gone. They need a tracker to track the tracker. Okay, Kumar is going to check May. Oh, oh, the Wookiee done set a trap, huh? So now she done switched her loyalty. She finna go over here with her sister. She's going to wait a minute. Now you've been motivated to kill all these people. Now that she's motivated, her sister is alive. She's gonna want to go be with her sister, and she's not gonna kill Kelnaka. She's just gonna go surrender herself to her. So now she's gonna go find Kelnaka and not kill him. She's gonna want to surrender herself to him. Okay. I heard some noises, but I can't understand the noise I heard. All of a sudden, she senses things. They should have prepped us for that. For her getting these feelings and being so close to, they should have prepped us for that. Now, where is May running to? Oh, look at the sunset in the back. Oh, geez, she done reached Kalnaka, child. I sure hope he's ready. Now, what she fell? Oh, Basil is screaming. But I thought y'all came here to look for Kalnaka. That's all she been doing is staying behind y'all. Oh, she hadn't caught up yet. Oh, damn. He gone. He gone. Oh, he's still smoking, so somebody just killed him. He's here. He's always been there. because no one else did it but your companion. You there 2 hours ahead of the Jedi. The Jedi beat get you there just as quickly. Because May is looking out this window at all these doggone Jedi. And see, okay, Saul feels a swift in this force. Ooh, look at this thing coming out behind May. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. No, 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 no.
Identify yourself.
Stand down!
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Girl. Y'all. They done pulled out their lightsabers. What's going on? He slung her like she wasn't nothing. Oh, he slung the Jedi. And it goes off. Oh, But that's Kumar, because there's no way in the world, no way in the world, if you think about it, her master would have been there, got there that quick. How did he get there? He was already there. He already knew where to find Kelnaka. And I believe Kelnaka knows who this person is. Because I believe Kelnaka knew who this person is. I think those three Jedi knows who this person was, and that's why they are killed. They know who it is. I don't know if Saul knows, but I do believe that Indara, Kelnaka, and Torben, I believe they know who this particular rogue Jedi, Sith, I don't know what we're gonna call them. I believe they know who it is, and he was killing them so that they won't reveal who he is. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Hmm. All right, so let's just go over this thing really, really quick, and then we will end and wrap this up. We see that May is on Osha is on Coruscant, and she's there after, because they had to do the debriefing and the briefing about May and this May's new master. We see the Jedi are in there squirming because they know that this person could be a threat to the order, and they want to tell the High Council, but they hesitate because they want to make sure that they bring in May, and they want to be able to see if May can give them some clues as to who this person is. They know that May is trained. They said that, she's trained out of her emotions, but she's strong enough and she's capable and able to kill Jedi with her own without using a lightsaber. You see Osha and Jackie in there chit-chatting. Osha makes it a point to tell Jackie goodbye. Saul catches Osha before she leaves the council. She gives me something really weird about, oh, you want me to rejoin the Jedi? That type of feeling. But no one really asked her. He wanted her to go on this mission, just like she went on the other missions. No one asked her to be a Jedi, and she went on those missions. We see they all form. It's like 5, 6, 7 Jedi, a couple of Padawans go to Kofar to find Master Kelnaka. Master Kelnaka, what is interesting, and again, I'm treating this like a mystery. He has the markings that May has on her forehead. He has those markings all in his quarters, which is interesting. What is he researching? What is he researching? What is he doing? Oops, excuse me. That's interesting to see. Um, Also, what's a mystery to me is the emotional level of between May and Osha. May is giving me the emotions that I think Osha should have, and Osha is giving me the emotions that I think May should have. It's almost like they're switched to me. The way they are their dialogue and everything is what I would think when Osha was talking about she got all giddy about joining the Jedi, and then she's like, "Oh, well, you need to get rid of May and make sure if something happens that I can't kill May." She's telling Yordi, "You need to go and do something." But the thing that's interesting to me is that Osha is always hesitating. She's having conversations with people, but she's hesitating. She's not moving. She's not walking. She is hesitating, stopping everything. She's going around and she's touching things. Everything is a hesitation. So it's almost like it seems to me like Osha is intentionally slowing the party down so they can't get to Kelnaka as quickly as they can, because they have a tracker and that tracker is moving, but they're not keeping up with that tracker because Osha keeps slowing down. She slows down with Yordi. She slows down to touch the hybrid cockroach, millipede, and slug thingy. They have to slow down so they can kill that. They're slowing down. There's always something that Osha's doing to slow everybody down. Now, I don't know if it's because she doesn't want to confront her sister or she doesn't want to confront Kelnaka. I don't know what it is, but Osha is always causing the party to slow down. So then what happens? You have May and Quimar walking and talking, and May is talking and asking questions of Quimar, and he's kind of not trying to answer, but he's answering, and he's also asking her questions like, tell me, like almost like, tell me about Master Saul. She seems to be very close to Master Saul. Who is he? What is this? Da 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 da. For some reason, and now I'm realizing that May was the one that set the trap for Kumar, because now all of a sudden she's like, I don't want to kill this Jedi. I don't want to kill Kanaka. I'm going to go and I am going to turn myself into him. And Kumar is like, the Jedi is going to imprison you. And she's like, I don't care. Osha is alive. Osha is my top priority. Killing Jedi is no longer my top priority. I don't want to do this. That's not what I want to do. They get to the place. May gets to Kilnaka's place. She gets in there, and Kilnaka is dead. I mean, he's just been killed because his body was smoking. Where you see the lightsaber thing mark across his chest, and I mean it's still smoking. She's in there, and then the Jedi show up. They tell May to, I mean, excuse me, they tell Osha to stay back. Osha stays back, and baby, this creepy looking Sithy like creature comes down, just floating down, just flying through the air. Baby, to take Osha and just flick her with his finger, and then to flick 6 or 7 or 8 Jedi with his finger, that lets me know that particular Jedi is very, very powerful in the Force and very, very powerful with the push force. So, why is that important? I'm treating this again like a mystery. Who could this person be? Who could this master be? I'm beginning to think it's one of those witches from last night. And the way that she because you notice how the Sith like creature lightly flung Osha, but she flung her. And you saw that she used this push force to uh push back all those Jedi. And you remember who did that? Anasha, Queen Anasha of the thing. She was very big on that little push force that she was doing and using, and she can push the remember because she pushed Osha and May over when Osha and May were fighting with each other over whatever it was they were fighting last episode. Do you remember that? Do you think that the Sith is Osha and May's mom? Interesting. I don't know. One of the mothers, it's one of them. I'm thinking that it's Anasha because again, It could be Anasha, but my bet is on it's Kumar. It's my guess. That is my guess. That is him because again, he's the only other person that's there that's not accounted for, and he still can't be hanging up there. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments. Do you think again we treating this like a mystery? And so, mystery question number one: how did May get off of Brendock? Mystery question number two: why is OSHA hesitating and slowing down? She's not hanging with the party like she needs to. She keeps slowing down and slowing the party up. Why is that? Why does she have this giddiness when they start talking about being a Jedi? Or no one is asking her to return to the order and be a Jedi. But you've said that, you haven't felt the force or anything like that. Mystery question number three: why all of a sudden is OSHA feeling the force? Is it because she's back on a planet that's like Brendock with all of that life around her? Because she did say she felt the little slug, butterfly, cockroach, millipede hybrid. She said she felt that. So she's starting to feel, and I do believe she sensed that flying Sith behind her as well. So that's mystery. So her being around a lot of life, is that reactivating her powers? Why mystery number three? Why doesn't the green lady? I can't think of what her name is, but y'all put it down in the comments. Why is she so hesitant to tell the High Council about this rogue Jedi training children? And my last mystery: what does Saul know? When does he know it? And how does he know it? Because I'm starting to think now. You remember how the party, you don't see all of the Jedi and the Padawans. You don't. The only time you see them all together is when they're walking a straight line. Once they get into the trees, you don't see all of them. So at some points you don't see Saul. So what's really going on? All right, we've watched this episode entitled Day. So this is season 1, episode 4 of the Acolyte, entitled Day. Tell me what y'all think about this episode. I think out of 5, I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give this a 4. I liked the fact that we were moving. I liked the fact that we were on a quest. I liked that we were running up against time between May's team and OSHA's team, trying to get together with Kilnaka. But I am interested now in this mystery of the marking and this part of the force or the thread or whatever. There's something going on with that sect. There's something going on with that sect and of witches. They know something. Anasha knew something, how to do something, and I think Kelnaka has figured some things out. Why were those 4 Jedi dispatched to Brendock? And what information did they glean from being dispatched to Glendock? That's it. That's all I got, people. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Tell me what you're thinking about the Acolyte episode 4. I gave it a 4. I thought it was very interesting. Again, I like the fact that we were on a quest. We weren't standing around. I will tell you, I do like the sceneries. I do like the sceneries. When I love Brendock, I love just to see them, and then to see them in all of that beautiful greenery and lushness, and then juxtapose it with all of that stone. I'm loving Kofar. Again, I like the greenery. That's the planter gardener in me. I enjoy that, the greenery, and I do enjoy how I did like to see how Kelnaka's living quarters were all butted up. Nature was growing and blowing up in between all of his little things and stuff like that. I did enjoy to see that. I hate that we did not have any type of conversation or anything with Kelnaka. We didn't get any of that. I wish we would have at least seen Kelnaka fighting with the Sith thing and everybody joins in and then he takes off. I really wish that was a missed opportunity for a fight. I'm just saying it was a missed opportunity for a fight. So, and just for that, I'm gonna break them down to 3.75 because that was a missed opportunity for a fight, so that you can at least see this new master's powers instead of showing this particular master overpowering 6 or 7 Jedi. At least they were fight. They should have been fighting and then fought enough, or even took Osha. It could have been something as simple as that. But anyway, y'all, we do this every week. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos. And again, we will do this next week to watch the Acolyte. It will be episode 5, and I think there's what 8 or 10. So we're the next episode is the halfway mark. So we should know a lot more than what we do. All right. And as always, people, bye bye.